Ambition, a word that often feels loud, aggressive, restless, hungry. But true ambition is not noise, it is quiet. It is the steady flame that burns inside you long after excitement fades. It is the pull towards something more growth, more contribution, more mastery. Ambition is not about proving others wrong, it is about proving yourself right. It is not about comparison, it is about expansion. Ambition begins as a whisper, a subtle awareness that you are capable of more than comfort, more than average, more than repetition. It is not dissatisfaction with life, it is dissatisfaction with stagnation. It is the realization that you were not meant to remain the same forever. Some ignore that whisper, they silence it with distraction, they drown it in routine, but some listen, and listening is the beginning of transformation. True ambition does not scream for attention, it does not need applause, it is deeply personal. It is a promise you make to yourself to explore your full potential. Ego wants recognition, ambition wants growth. Ego compares, ambition builds. When ambition is rooted in ego, it becomes fragile. But when it is rooted in purpose, it becomes unstoppable. There is courage in ambition, because wanting more means accepting responsibility. Responsibility to learn, to improve, to endure discomfort. It is easy to say, this is enough. It is harder to say, I can become more. Ambition asks you to leave familiar ground, to step into uncertainty, to risk failure. But without that step, nothing changes. Ambition is often mistaken for urgency. But the strongest ambition is patient. It understands that greatness is built slowly, brick by brick, day by day. It does not rush the process. It respects it. Impatience seeks shortcuts. Ambition seeks mastery, and mastery requires time. There will be days when ambition feels heavy, when progress is invisible, when doubt creeps in quietly. On those days, ambition must mature. It must move from emotion to commitment, because early ambition is excitement, but lasting ambition is endurance. It is the willingness to continue even when the spark feels dim. Knowing that beneath the surface, growth is still happening. Ambition without discipline is a dream. Ambition with discipline is a force. Ambition sets the direction. Discipline walks the path. One without the other cannot sustain progress. If ambition is the fire, discipline is the structure that contains it. Together, they build something lasting. Not all ambition is visible. Some of the most powerful ambition is private. The early mornings, the late nights, the extra practice, the unseen effort. Ambition does not need to announce itself. It expresses itself through consistency, through improvement, through resilience. And over time, quiet progress becomes undeniable. Ambition will introduce you to fear, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being enough. But ambition does not eliminate fear, it walks beside it. It says, I am afraid, and I will move forward anyway. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is ambition stronger than fear. There is a cost to shrinking your ambition, a quiet regret, a subtle restlessness. Because deep down, you know what you are capable of. And ignoring that potential does not bring peace, it brings tension. Ambition, when ignored, turns into frustration, but when honored, it becomes fulfillment. Ambition is not about speed, it is about depth. It is about building something that outlives excitement, skills that endure, character that strengthens, work that matters. Quick success fades quickly, but patient ambition creates foundations, and foundations support legacies. At first, ambition feels external, a goal, a target, a destination. But over time, it becomes internal. It becomes who you are. You are not chasing growth. You are living it. You are not pursuing excellence. You are embodying it. And when ambition becomes identity, progress becomes natural. True ambition does not destroy balance. It does not demand burnout. It understands sustainability. Rest is not weakness. Reflection is not delay. Balanced ambition moves steadily. It respects health, relationships, perspective. Because ambition that costs everything is not success. It is imbalance. There will be seasons when effort does not equal reward, when growth feels invisible, when recognition does not arrive. This is where ambition is tested, not in moments of victory, but in moments of silence. Ambition must become self-sustaining. It must find satisfaction in progress alone. Because external validation is temporary, internal conviction is lasting. The highest form of ambition is not self-centered. It expands beyond personal gain. It asks, how can I serve? How can I elevate? How can I leave something better? Ambition that serves others becomes meaningful, and meaning sustains effort long after ambition alone would fade. In a world of distraction, steady ambition is rare. Most people start. Few continue. Most people want. Few commit. If you remain steady, patient, focused, time begins to work for you. And over years, that steady ambition creates extraordinary outcomes, not suddenly, but inevitably. Ambition is a fire. It must be tended, protected from doubt, fed with effort, balanced with wisdom. It does not need to burn wildly. It only needs to burn consistently. And if you protect that quiet flame, if you honor it daily, if you nurture it patiently, it will guide you to places you once only imagined, not through noise, not through chaos, but through steady expansion. Ambition is not about becoming someone else. It is about becoming fully yourself. And that journey is worth the time.